Ayo guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? And it's been a hot minute since I made a video. There's a reason for that. Once again, life is busy. But let me tell you, it was a weird month last month. By the way, Happy New Year. So January 21st, I have a doctor's appointment. I had this issue. I thought I was constipated. I know, not a topic you really want to talk about on camera, but I'm going to do it anyway. I thought I was constipated. Couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. I'd eat food, wouldn't poop right, and if I did, it came out green. I didn't know what the heck was going on with me. Went to the doctor's office. He had me lay down flat on the table, checked for any problems, and then he discovered that my appendix was as hard as a stone. He said he thought it was appendicitis, and then it ruptured in the office. Had to go to the hospital, get a CAT scan, barrage of antibiotics, all that fun stuff. And I finally got out of the hospital on January 24th at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Came home, or actually I went to Deb's house, and I ended up staying there from January 24th until yesterday. December 24th. Sorry, I'm saying January because we're in the month of January. December 24th until yesterday, January the 2nd, just to recover and all that fun stuff. Well, we did Christmas over at Deb's house. That was pretty sweet. Got a lot of loot. I can show you the loot. You want to see the loot? Yeah, you probably want to see the loot. Just 1 second. All right, I'm back. Obviously, I'm in front of the camera. But she got me some new slippers. They're cow slippers because I like cows, so they're cow slippers. She got me a new hoodie, which is pretty sweet. It's Realtree, my favorite kind. The outside of the hoodie is black, but it's got the Realtree logo on it, and the inside is camo. I don't think it's a reversible hoodie. It might be a reversible hoodie. Are you a reversible hoodie? No, it's not a reversible hoodie. Just the inside of the hood is camo, but that's still pretty sweet. She got me a blanket because every year at Christmas, I usually do a thing called the gift of warmth where I buy blankets, and she decided it wouldn't be fair if I didn't get one. So she got me a blanket, and can't remember what kind of plaid this is called. She got me a wacky waving inflatable tube guy so I can put that on my desk and just have it go crazy. Haven't played with that one yet. It says not intended for children, so I don't know why she bought it for me. Needs a 9-volt battery. That thing must really rip. Got me a cow UFO, a UFO abduction. So it's got like a cow and a UFO and all that. Kind of a funny thing. It's like, what do you get the guy who'll just go out and buy whatever he wants, right? You got to improvise. She got me a desktop punching bag. Oh, sorry, I had it upside down. Desktop punching bag. So, you know, it comes with the punching bag and boxing gloves, but you just put them on your finger so you can knock your stress out. That's kind of cool. And she got me a Realtree water bottle. Been wanting one of these water bottles for at work because they're nice. They're insulated, and when you put the lid on, it's guaranteed not to leak because of the way the lid design is, eh? So that's pretty sweet. Then afterwards, after we did Christmas at her place, we went out to her parents' place, and there was more loot to be had. Where'd that bag go? Oh crap, everything's falling out. Her niece got me this Browning hat, which is pretty friggin' sweet. I do say so myself. I forgot to mention Deb also got me a new pair of shoes. They're downstairs at the door. They're a brand called Skechers. However, they're kind of special because they're camo. And she got me a new fishing hat, and that I want to go get and show you because it's pretty friggin' dope. Okie dokie, I'm back. Sorry guys, I'm actually working from home right now due to, basically I can't go back to the office till I get a doctor's note. My doctor's appointment's not till next Thursday, so I'll be working from home for the next couple days. By that I mean 2 weeks, but anyway, here's that hat. Now, you can see the fish on the front in white, right? And to the naked eye, it just looks like a camo hat. But if you take a real close look at it, you can see fish in there. You can see fish. Let me see if I can find one here. There's a bass right there. It's fish camo. There's another one right there. Fish camo hat. And what's nice about this one, unlike the other hats that I have, is the material back here is really light. It's made of the same material that fishing shirts are made out of. So when you're wearing it, your head can breathe and it keeps the UV out. Beautiful design. I love this hat. Been wearing this one ever since I got it because it's freaking dope. The shoes I'll show you later on because we have another mission to attach to this video, and it's something that I'm not looking forward to doing because it requires me to go into a tight space, not the crawl space, underneath my bathroom sink. We'll talk about that later. But as I was saying, then after we did Christmas at Deb's house, we went to her parents' house, and there was more presents to be had. So I can't remember who bought me this because let me tell you, the way her parents do Christmas, pandemonium, It was crazy. I didn't know who was giving me what and what was giving me who. And it was just like, they just throw presents at you. I was at a point where I had like presents backlogged because I wasn't opening them fast enough. But someone got me some Axe, so I'm thinking they think I'm stinky. So this should help solve that problem. I already showed you the Browning hat, and I got this sweet hoodie, which says, payback is a fish. So that's pretty awesome too. Now you're probably saying, but Adam, didn't you go to your parents for Christmas? Actually, I did that the Monday before I went to the doctor, who then sent me to the hospital, and I was laid up there from the 21st to the 24th getting antibiotics and on a liquid diet. I loved it, man. The nurse kept coming around. They would give me my my IV bags of antibiotics, and they'd be asking me, have you had a bowel movement today? Have you had a bowel movement today? I'm like, how can I have a bowel movement when you're feeding me liquids? Like, there wasn't any solids involved. It was not a clear liquid diet now. It was just a liquid diet. And for the first day, I wasn't even allowed to have a glass of water because they weren't sure if they were going to do surgery on me or if they were just going to try and clear it with antibiotics. And then they decided that it already blew, so they just used antibiotics to eat up all the biomatter and give me probiotics 3 hours after the antibiotics to make my gut health not garbage. But yeah, did you have a bowel movement? With what? I didn't eat anything. So needless to say, when I went into the hospital, like when this problem all started, this happened 2 weeks prior. Deb was trying to get me to go to the hospital. I thought it was just constipation. I wasn't going to waste their time. Instead, I called my doctor, set up an appointment for the following Wednesday, and so it was a week and a half that I was in pain. I tried, because of constipation, I was trying like stool softeners, Restolax or Restorelax. Nothing was working. Nothing was making the pain go away. I never once thought it was my appendix because I keep forgetting I have one, because a lot of people get that shit removed when they're a kid because they get appendicitis and away it goes, right? But yeah, my parents did get me stuff for Christmas. They got me, like, once again, what do you buy somebody who has everything, who just go out and buy whatever they want, right? As an adult, that's what we do. You need something, you go out and you get it. You don't wait till one special day to ask for it. You just go out and get the damn thing because you can afford to do that. Unless you can't, then, well, I guess you're waiting for that one special day to get what you need. So my parents got me the usual, pants, shirts, socks, underwears, more Axe because they think I stink too, and gift cards. Because that's what you can get somebody who's going to just go out and buy stuff for themselves. They got me a couple gift cards for different grocery stores in town because food's, you kind of need it to live. And they got me a gift card for Canadian Tire because they know it's my favorite store in North Bay because we don't have a Cabela's. Dope. So I really appreciate that too. So yeah, all in all, Christmas was kind of hectic. But in the end, it kind of worked out. It worked out pretty good. And then we did New Year's. We had a couple of Deb's co-workers over. I didn't drink. I haven't had a drop of liquor now since the Saturday. Well, I was off for 2 days from work because I thought this is how it all went down. What date was that? On Saturday the 10th, Deb's daughter was basically puking everywhere. This was, we were going over to Deb's parents' house on the 11th, but Deb's daughter was basically throwing up. She was really sick, or was that the Friday? Either the Friday or the Saturday, the 9th or the 10th of December. She was throwing up hard. She was sick. I don't know if she was running a fever. I don't think she was. I thought I got the stomach flu because on Sunday, I wasn't hungry. I ended up going home and just staying home that day because I felt like garbage. Monday, I called in sick. I still felt like garbage. I was throwing up and all that, and it wasn't good for me. I also called in sick on Tuesday because I was still feeling really ill. Wednesday, I went back, but then I was starting to get stomach pains. I thought it was a stomach infection or whatever. Didn't know what it was. Same with Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesdays when I went into the doctor's office on the 21st. What I thought was a stomach bug was actually appendicitis kicking in. Who would have known? So fun times, right? I'm just thankful that I didn't have to spend all of Christmas in the hospital and miss out on my first Christmas with Deb, because that would have sucked. That would have sucked big time. But I'm really grateful that everything worked out. I got out on the 24th at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock? Yeah, it was 2 o'clock because the pharmacy closed at 4 and I had to go pick up some amoxicillin and something called Tramacet, which is a painkiller, which I didn't really use much of because I wasn't really in pain. So in the hospital, though, they were giving me morphine. And let me tell you, I really don't like morphine. Holy crap, does that ever make your brain stupid? Yeah, did not like morphine. Bad stuff. But anyway, guys, you guys remember a video I made a little while ago about my bathroom sink where there was no water pressure coming out of it? And I can't remember who you were in the comments, but somebody in the comments was like, hey, Adam, you can take that metal thing. He's still alive, by the way. Come on, buddy. Get it. think he got it. Anyway, I mentioned, somebody in the comments mentioned to take the metal thing off, then you can pull the filter out and clean it. Well, that was done. We had water pressure. I have no idea what the heck happened, but while I was gone, when I came back, I went and turned my sink on, and this is happening. If you're not sure what that is, get a closer look here. You hear that noise underneath? Good job, buddy. There's water dripping underneath because this thing broke off. I don't think I can fix this. I'm pretty sure this entire faucet is fried. So my battle plan now is we're going to go to Canadian Tire tonight after my shift. We're going to buy a new faucet. We're going to install said new faucet. And finally, I can stop washing my hands in the sink in the kitchen, start using the one in the bathroom again. So I'm just going with a cheapy faucet. Found one here on Canadian Tire for dirt cheap. Well, it's not really dirt cheap, but it's the cheapest one they have. It is the Tony Danza Renovate Double Handle 4-inch center. Looks like that. I might actually be able to use that pluggy thing because my sink is equipped with the hardware for it. I just don't have the plug for it. I might have the plug for it still. I think it's in one of the cabinets, but I'm going to get one of those, install that. Hopefully it works. Stay tuned to see if I'm a plumber. All right, guys, still got a shift to go. Haven't been assigned any new tickets. Already cleared all the ones they gave me for today and while I was off because they were for some reason assigning me tickets while I wasn't available. Gonna get back to work. Talk to you guys in a bit. All right, guys, shift's over. I'm in the truck. I just filmed a whole bunch of scenes and didn't have my mic turned on because, you know, professional YouTuber, like I've been doing this so much that I always remember to do everything right. You can tell. Anyway, here are my new shoes. You can't see. I'll have to show you them after. I already showed them. Maybe I'll just pull clips out. Another thing the girlfriend got me was new paddles. Well, paddles for my kayak. Because, well, the kayak didn't come with paddles, so she got me some Pelican paddles that are like the same color. I'm going to just show that clip too, because why not? When you go a month and a half without making a video, you forget how to make a video and it doesn't come back to you that fast. But life's been busy. Anyway, I'm going to head over to Canadian Tire. Let's see what we can do and do what we can see, whatever the hell that means. All right, guys, we're home, and I bought the faucet. It's right here, the faucet. Friggin' get the Canadian Tire, I go grab the faucet. They had the wrong one in the right location, so I grabbed it, go to scan it, $129. I'm about to pay, and then I realize your total is $144, and I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't sound like a $40 item. Where did I put my keys? Oh, they're right there. Gonna need those. Gonna need those. So, I also bought a new doorknob for the back door, or the side door, or the door that I'm about to walk through, because the doorknob on it is the original doorknob from when I bought the house. And it's just a basic doorknob with no locking on it, but doorknobs aren't supposed to do that. I don't know if you saw that well. Let me show you again here, like when you turn it, like it shouldn't go in and out, and it shouldn't wobble around. Normally doorknobs don't do that. So we're gonna replace that too tonight. I'm probably gonna have to go back outside, but yeah, in case I forgot to show the clip. That's my new shoes, they're all camouflage, and that's a puppy dog named Oreo. That's a sink faucet, dude. He's special. Now, the one thing that has me a bit concerned about this faucet is the fact that they tied it with this band, which makes me think that this may or may not be a customer return. So I want to open this up right now on camera because unboxing videos are pretty high on YouTube and it might get me another view or two. All right, how do you open this thing? Okay, this has not been owned by somebody else because it still has the factory tape on it. So let's bust out the old multi-tool here. Cut the tape. All right. So in here, tools you're gonna need: an adjustable clear silicone sealant. I'm gonna use tape. I think I have some in here. I'm just gonna use this stuff here. Should do the job. A warranty card written in not English. Black things. Guessing this is the plug assembly that goes in the drain. I don't know if that's gonna fit in my drain. I will find out later. Worst case it don't, we don't use it. And the tap. So pretty. So pretty. Okay, cool. And that's roughly the same size. Yep. That should just pop right in there. Like a glove. I'm curious about this drain thing, because that would be kind of fun to use that. Let's see if it fits. Because if it sits, it fits. Like 0 instructions included, right? So obviously this thing here just goes in the back of the tap. I don't know why I took that out of the box. It's not like I have the tap installed yet. I'm guessing you just pop down here. Yeah, that's not going to fit. I'm going to have to pull that whole centerpiece out. And I don't want to do that. So we're not going to have a plug for the sink. I just want to replace the tap. Perfect. So I got to go out to the garage and get an adjustable so I can take the bolts off. But the first thing I got to do is figure out how to cut the water off. There are some valves underneath the sink. I found one, couldn't find the other because, well, it's dark under there. So I'm going to modify this camera with a light and then we can actually see what the frig we're doing. Could be kind of fun. Fun for the whole family. Alrighty, got a light hooked up here. So pretty. So we probably don't need it super bright, but we might. The light I'm using is this one I bought off of Amazon for the other camera, for the camcorder, but using it for this one. Also discovered that if I turn off the microphone system and then turn it back on and start recording, the sound comes through the GoPro mic instead of through the mic. So you got to turn off the GoPro and turn it back on so it realizes there's a microphone there. Kind of annoying. Also, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to go to the garage to get an adjustable. However, no, I don't, because I have one here that's covered in cat puke. So I'm just gonna clean this off and we're gonna use that. Sweet. Well, I have a feeling this is gonna be a pain in the ass to do because it looks like I gotta get way the frig up there to take those hoses off. And I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do that. So this is not gonna be awesome. I don't know if that shelf comes out or if it's nailed in. Cool, shelf comes out. Maybe I'll go that route. Take everything off the top shelf, move it over here. Maybe then I can get in there and actually do something. I don't know how the hell this shelf comes out. I know Dad installed this last time, but I don't know how the hell he did it. Sorry, you guys aren't getting a good angle, but there's a tap right there to turn off one water, and that tap right there to turn off the other water. Thinking the tap up top is for the hot. That's not budging. That's not budging. That's on there. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some digging in here and figure shit out. All right, found it. I was wrong on the taps. So that tap over there turns off the hot water. There's a tap way back yonder. Oh, over here, you can sort of see it turns off the cold. Now the joys of figuring out how the hell I'm gonna get an adjustable up there and crank those bastards off. So I'm just gonna do it. I don't feel like filming it. All right, I tried my best. I can't reach that with this friggin' adjustable. It's not gonna do the job, so yeah, it's a adjustable vice grip wrench, but I can't reach it. So I texted Dad because when I first got here, there was a problem with the taps that they just didn't work. So Dad went to Rona or something and bought a cheap set for $30, which is the one that's on there now, and installed them. So I texted him and said, exactly what process did you use to get those things off? And he said he had to use a special wrench. I don't know what wrench he's talking about, but obviously, it's something I don't have if it's freaking special. So he's going to come over and get that job done for me. Dope. So while I wait for him to get here, I might as well start working on this doorknob. Probably should get a better screwdriver than this precision one. Oh wait, what am I talking about? This thing will probably do it. Or is that a Phillips? That's a Phillips. I don't know if that's turning or not. Oh yeah, it is. Multi-tool to save the day. Not the right tool, but I don't give a care. I think this is the third doorknob I had to change in this house so far. I don't know what other doors have knobs and I'm going to have to change in the near future. Probably would go a lot easier if I had the right screwdriver, but you know, it is what it is. This would be so much easier if I had the right tools. Be right back. I'm gonna go get the right tools. Out with the old, time for the new. Alrighty guys, we're all done the projects. I just finished filming this exact same clip, but with no audio because I forgot to turn the mic on again. This is what happens when you're running amateur hour, boys. So the doorknob, we couldn't get it on. Okay, I need Dad's chisel set. I don't have a chisel set. And we need a jigsaw. We try using the old tiger saw, but we need precision cuts. Not, you know, going crazy cuts. It is what it is. However, we do have the sink in the bathroom ready to go, except for bad things happened and we broke the countertop, okay? So that's a thing. I know it's gross in here. I need to clean up. We made a mess. And I made a mess prior to that too, so whatever. It's in there, it works, but after today and all the bullshit we went through to get this done, I told Dad to contact the contractor who did my roof and to say, hey, you want to make some money? How much to redo my bathroom? Gonna do everything the same. Sink, you know, some place to put towels and junk, poop holder, tub. As you can see, it's disgusting in there. It's pretty much disgusting in this entire room. You can clean it up, it gets wrecked again. Drives me freaking crazy, so I got the money for it. Let's get that bathroom redid. Like, might as well do it now. Frig it. Get it over with, get it out of the way. But as for this, guys, I'm shutting her down. I'm friggin' tired. It's already 9:30. I want to get to bed. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.